important to lead by example with is personal recruiting. Personal recruiting is our business, and if you haven't gotten the memo yet, you probably haven't been going to your leadership academies. But personal recruiting is so important. When I was an assistant manager in 2004 and 2005, my office was one of the top in the nation because we really fully implemented the PR program. I was a PR caller for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's all I did as a sales manager. I called PRs. That was my job, and I was one of the first PRAs. You guys are familiar with the term PRA. I was one of the first PRAs in the company because we knew how big the PR program was, and I said I would rather spend my time helping our team build and helping recruit than anything else. And I sat in a back office. It was actually a closet. It was the sample kit closet, and I sat in the sample kit closet for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and called PRs, and that's all I did for my first summer as an assistant manager. And it worked because our office was top in the company. I think we were number 2 or 3 in the nation for that summer, and we won some big awards, and it influenced my paycheck. And I realized that the only way as an assistant manager that I could really influence my paycheck is by focusing on 2 things. And I want you to ask yourself this question. This is for assistant managers, branch managers. This is for everybody in the room, but I want you to ask yourself this question. Is what I'm doing, is what I'm currently doing one of 2 things? Creating recruits or creating CPO? Is what I'm doing right now either creating recruits or creating CPO? And if that answer is no, immediately stop what you're doing and reevaluate how you should be spending your time. What are some things that a lot of assistant managers do that don't create one of these 2 things? Anybody know? Just shout it out. Being on your phone. If you're in a PC or if you're in the office, your phone should be off. Unless you're taking PDI and it's dedicated PDI time, you should not be on your phone. If you do anything, even on Facebook, even to the point of liking somebody's status, I would immediately fire you. If you're on Facebook during the day, during hours when we can be recruiting or creating CPO, you would be fired in my office. If you were online and you were looking at sales reports to say, oh, we're beating this office, well, not anymore, because the time that it took you to look at those reports, now they're probably ahead of us. And you're ruining our opportunity, you're jeopardizing our sales, and more importantly, you're jeopardizing the paychecks of everybody else in the office. Because as an assistant manager, your effort influences the other assistant managers' paychecks too. So if you see an assistant manager in your office that is not being 100% productive at all times, I would be highly offended. I would be highly offended at that person, because they are jeopardizing your paycheck. So your job is to influence others in your office and in your division, not in a jerk way, but really teaching this concept of, is what I'm doing creating recruits or CPO? Because to be honest, we've got 100 days. You have 100 days to create the momentum for your office. 100 days to create the momentum for your office that could create years of success. All it takes is one campaign, one incredible campaign to set your office on track to becoming one of the top offices in the nation. Because one great campaign creates Dirty 30 reps. It creates development staff for the next summer. It creates branch managers, district managers, FSM, CSPs. And you have the opportunity not just to influence this summer, but you have an opportunity to influence your office and your division for years to come. So is what I'm doing right now creating recruits or creating CPO? Sharpening pencils, if you ever sharpen a pencil, I will snap it over your head. Pencils are harder than you think. Okay, sharpening pencils, taking out the trash, anything between like 7 a.m. and 10 p.m., these things should never be done. What's something else that should never be done between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m.? Washing dishes. Good. Unless it's in my training room, because I'm OCD about clean dishes. What else? Laundry. How about in the office? You shouldn't be doing laundry in the office. Little clothesline out the window. Okay. What else? What else should we never be doing during daytime hours or working hours? Sleeping. Good. Napping. Going online. Facebook. Swiping right. Like none of those things should be happening during the day.